Alright, this is Matt Buchanan.
This is Cody Mulligan.
And this is All Access Wrestling. Now on today's show, we're going to have WWE. What we're going to talk about first, and bear with us, this is our first episode, very first, we are rookies at this, and we're hoping that you at least cut some slack, but the criticism is welcome.
We'll be on NXT as rookies next season too.
Rookies. But let's see. What are we going to talk about first? I only talk about the returns that were supposed to be at the Royal Rumble. Well, so Cody, why don't you start us out?
I was very disappointed that Triple H didn't come back at the Royal Rumble. I was expecting him, and I was pretty sad when he didn't come out.
I was expecting to come out him 40th, and I was, it probably would have been a thing that everybody predicted, but, I guess they didn't go with it. I guess he's still injured or thing from his surgery or whatnot that he had, or maybe he's still taking care of his kids, but unfortunately he didn't come back.
Yeah, hopefully he comes back before WrestleMania though, because he will win the WWE title in the near future.
Yes, I see that too.
At least that's my opinion.
We all have an opinion. Awesome Kong, she, I believe, tweeted that she was gonna snack on some fish.
Raw fish.
Raw fish, meaning she's probably going to go to SmackDown. But really, since there's only one title now, it's just kind of, I don't know what she's really going to do. I don't know why they gave it to, what was it,
Eve.
Yeah,
I gave it to Eve.
I don't know where she came from. I think it just, in my personal opinion, Awesome Kong probably mentioned something, and she probably got cut out of the show because she mentioned snacking on some raw fish on a Twitter update. So you never know in WWE. Also, my favorite, and I was looking forward to this, Evan Bourne. I honestly think this guy doesn't really have. He could develop mic skills, but he's kind of like Shelton Benjamin in my opinion. He doesn't I haven't seen much of his mic skills, but I believe that he is kind of like an AJ Styles in my opinion. And he could actually be a really good, wrestler, just straight out. I know that he does a lot of spots and he flips around like he's a rubber band or something, but I mean, what's he gonna do when he comes back? Is he gonna feud with CM Punk?
Definitely interesting to see what Evan Bourne does do when he does come back.
Yes.
Definitely miss seeing the Shooting Star Press each week on Raw.
Yes. Especially how, maybe something with Randy Orton and Evan Bourne again, maybe.
Hopefully he does get a push though still. He was getting somewhat of a push when he was injured.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to see more of a push hopefully when he comes back, and maybe he just won't be stuck in, mid-card for the rest of his existence. Hopefully not.
Yeah. Wrestling Purgatory.
Yes. You want the next one, Cody?
Well, Christian was also possibly rumored to come back as well, and that obviously didn't happen. But I did find it interesting that Edge did use the Prettier to win the title.
That's very interesting. Maybe they would have a feud, even though I heard possibly that they might not. I don't remember where I heard it from, but I can't really give any insight on that. But it is pretty interesting that he actually used that. And another thing that you kind of predicted that he was going to win because of the fact that he was banned to move. When everybody's banned to move, they usually win anyways. So, I mean, I'm sure there's been an opportunity where they haven't, but I haven't seen it, so.
Also, Chris Jericho, possibly. Didn't come back up to Royal Rumble, but possibly talks about him returning.
Yes, he said his deal is 90% complete, and honestly, I would love for Chris Jericho to come back, especially at WrestleMania. Do something. I'm hoping because it looks like that's how it's going to be, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of returns in the work. WWE has things going. It's up in the air right now, but I'm hoping that he comes back soon because I really miss Chris Jericho. And in his real quick talk, in his real DVD, he said that he would like to go out in a way that he would be, how do I put it, like he would just like to be that guy that someone took care of, and he would just ride off in the sunset and be like, who was that guy? Who was that? Who was that mean person, or that heel? So I don't know. We'll see when he does come back. Hopefully. So
Be interesting. What about the Hart Dynasty Tyson Kidd getting an attitude adjustment by Hornswoggle of all people?
Yeah, it's just I was surprised they actually picked him up. It was a good moment for me. I don't really like Hornswoggle. I'm not a Hornswoggle fan at all.
Either.
But it was pretty funny to actually see him come in and give Tyson Kidd an attitude adjustment. I thought that was hilarious. Also, as we know, there's a new champion, Beta Eve. And so Natalya, why did she randomly lose the title? They just couldn't stick with her, or I don't understand what that was about, but
It seemed very random to have Eve win the Divas title. It
yeah,
didn't make any sense to me.
she randomly appeared in there and then she won. It's just kind of like, why? I don't know. It's kind of a mystery to me.
She's hot though.
Yes, we all agree on that one. Also, David Hart Smith. He was scheduled, as far as I know, to be in the Royal Rumble, but he just wasn't in there. And this conclusion means the Hart Dynasty basically got screwed at the Royal Rumble. Not one of them won. Not one of them, one didn't appear, one didn't win, and one got the attitude adjustment by Hornswoggle. Now, does that ever happen? Does everybody get singled out like that? No. A person might get a hog splash or a kick or something, but I mean, freaking Sheamus pump kicked him out of the ring. I mean, that was the most hilarious part I ever seen. Also, real quick, John Morrison. I gotta give props to you and your park tour style. That was awesome at the Royal Rumble.
That's pretty sweet. I've never seen that in my entire life.
And everybody's gave you props so far. If you're just happen to see this, sometime, I don't even know if somebody tells them or whatnot. I'm sure someone's mentioned to him, but that was pretty cool. I've always watched park tour stuff, and I'm kind of agreeing with, he should, something special. At least they gave it to him there, even if he didn't win the Royal Rumble.
It's definitely pretty Shaka Zulu, if I may say so myself.
Yes.